Welcome to Yanqing Node News, a global AI news roundup. June 6, 2026. Today's important news includes: bots surpass human internet traffic globally. Chip stock slump erases $1.3 trillion value. NSA uses Anthropic's Mythos for cyber attacks. World's first AI-designed vaccine tested. First World Cup to feature AI coaches. Now, let's start the main text. 1. Cloudflare's CEO recently announced a historic milestone where bot-driven internet traffic has officially surpassed human traffic much earlier than expected. This surge is primarily driven by capable AI agents that browse the web, compare prices, and complete complex tasks on behalf of real users. While humans still dominate actual engagement time on apps and social media, bots now account for the majority of web page requests. This major structural shift means that websites must prepare for the increasing infrastructural and bandwidth pressures caused by these automated AI agents. 2. Scotch, an American liquor retail software startup, recently secured $20 million in series of funding led by VMG Partners. The company provides an AI-native operating system specifically designed to handle the complex inventory and compliance challenges of the legacy liquor store industry. By integrating AI into tedious back-office workflows, the system helps store owners save over a day of labor each week. Ultimately, this integrated approach of software, hardware, and payments not only improves operational efficiency, but also drives measurable profit margin expansion for these retailers. 3. U.S.-listed semiconductor stocks experienced a massive sell-off, erasing approximately $1.3 trillion in market value over just 2 days. The sharp decline was initially triggered by Broadcom's quarterly earnings report, which met but did not exceed the market's extremely high expectations for AI revenue. Major AI leaders like NVIDIA, Micron, and AMD were hit hard, marking one of the most severe single-day sector drops since the pandemic. This massive correction highlights the fragile optimism of investors and their growing concerns over the stretched valuations of AI chip companies. 4. Founded by former DeepMind scientists, the startup Airspeed just raised $20 million to build AI execution agents for enterprise revenue teams. Instead of just analyzing data, this platform reads emails, updates CRM records, and actively executes critical follow-up actions to drive sales. Early clients have reported significant cost savings and efficiency gains, with sales representatives saving hours of tedious administrative work every week. This investment signals a major shift in enterprise software from passive intelligence systems to active execution brains that can complete actual work. 5. Commercial real estate insurance tech company Honeycomb secured $40 million in new funding to expand its AI-driven underwriting platform. The company eliminates the need for manual on-site inspections by using AI to analyze high-resolution aerial imagery and historical building data. This highly efficient model allows them to offer significantly cheaper premiums for well-maintained multifamily buildings. Uniquely for an insurtech startup, Honeycomb has already achieved profitability and positive cash flow while covering over $100 billion in insured assets across 22 states. 6. The Canadian government has unveiled an ambitious national AI strategy aimed at creating 250,000 new jobs and boosting the country's GDP by 3% by 2031. The plan includes a $500 million technology growth fund to support local startups and a massive investment in building sovereign supercomputing infrastructure. Rather than focusing solely on basic research, the initiative aims to dramatically increase AI adoption across critical industries like healthcare and energy. By actively addressing both funding gaps and regulatory frameworks, Canada hopes to transition from an AI talent exporter into a sovereign powerhouse of AI commercialization. 7. Airbnb CEO Brian Chesky is currently planning to launch a brand new artificial intelligence company focused on developing cutting-edge foundational models. While remaining as the head of Airbnb, he will act as the founding sponsor of this external lab to explore the future of user interaction and design. Chesky has already deeply integrated AI into Airbnb's operations, with a majority of new code now being generated by artificial intelligence. This bold move reflects a growing trend where top tech founders personally invest in defining the next generation of AI product experiences rather than relying solely on existing vendor models. 8. Anthropic is actively assisting the U.S. National Security Agency, NSA, in deploying its highly capable Mythos model for offensive cyber operations. The AI company has even embedded a dedicated team of engineers directly within the intelligence agency to customize the system for specific missions. Mythos boasts powerful vulnerability discovery capabilities, making it a sensitive tool that blurs the line between commercial software and national cyber weapons. This deep operational integration highlights how frontier AI models are increasingly becoming critical components of the government's aggressive military and intelligence infrastructure. 9. A research team from Cambridge University has successfully completed the first human trials for a groundbreaking vaccine whose core component was entirely designed by artificial intelligence. By analyzing massive amounts of genetic data, the AI identified shared vulnerabilities across the entire Sarbeco coronavirus family rather than targeting a single known strain. Preliminary clinical results indicate that the computer-designed antigen is safe, well-tolerated, and capable of triggering a broad immune response. If fully proven, this proactive AI approach could revolutionize how humanity builds defense systems against future unknown pandemic threats. 10. Defense technology startup Allen Control Systems, ACS, just raised $200 million in a Series B round led by Smash Capital. The company develops an AI-powered autonomous weapon platform called Bullfrog, which uses computer vision to automatically track and shoot down hostile drones. This low-cost, automated system addresses the military's urgent need to efficiently counter the growing threat of drone swarms on modern battlefields. The involvement of high-profile mainstream investors highlights how venture capital is rapidly pouring into military robotics and AI-driven defense automation. 11. Ideogram has officially open-sourced Ideogram 4.0, an advanced text-to-image foundation model designed specifically for high-quality text rendering and layout control. Unlike standard image generators, it utilizes structured JSON prompting to let users precisely define the exact positions, text elements, and color palettes of their desired images. This unique capability makes the model highly practical for professional design workflows, such as creating posters, advertisements, and complex typographic layouts. By providing open weights and robust local deployment options, Ideogram is positioning itself as a powerful, controllable engine for the professional design industry. 12. A new wave of AI innovation is emerging in regions like India, Africa, and the Middle East, driven by the stark realities of scarce computing resources and limited connectivity. Instead of simply copying Silicon Valley's massive model approach, local developers are building specialized technology stacks optimized for low-power environments and offline usage. These innovations include offline voice assistants in local languages and sovereign regional data centers powered by localized energy advantages. Ultimately, this scarcity-driven engineering proves that the global adoption of AI will rely heavily on creating resilient systems adapted to real-world infrastructure constraints. 13. Former members of the Government Efficiency Initiative DOGE have formed a new holding company called Special, backed by major venture capital. Their goal is to acquire traditional, highly regulated businesses and ruthlessly overhaul their inefficient operations using an overarching AI operating system. Starting with the senior care industry, the founders aim to directly apply their aggressive, anti-bureaucracy government reform tactics to the private sector. This controversial strategy represents a radical shift where AI is no longer just a software tool, but a mechanism for the total takeover and automation of legacy industries. 14. A recent security breach involving Meta's AI customer support agent has exposed a critical and often overlooked vulnerability in modern AI deployments. Hackers successfully tricked the AI agent into changing user email addresses without proper verification, leading to stolen social media accounts. This incident proves that the most immediate danger in AI isn't highly advanced supermodels, but rather poorly designed permission protocols given to basic AI assistants. As companies rush to automate workflows, neglecting fundamental security engineering can turn helpful agents into easily exploitable backdoors for cybercriminals. 15. The 2026 World Cup will make history as the first tournament to equip all participating teams with a unified AI tactical analysis assistant called FIFA AI Pro. Powered by exclusive historical match data and 3D player scans, this system allows coaches to ask natural language questions regarding opponent strategies. The intelligent assistant instantly generates video highlights, tactical simulations, and data visualizations to help teams prepare for matches. This initiative aims to level the playing field between major football powers and smaller nations by democratizing access to elite, AI-driven sports analytics. 16. Pharmaceutical giants Pfizer and Eli Lilly are heavily investing in Chai Discovery, a rapidly growing AI drug development startup recently valued at $1.3 billion. The startup has developed a cutting-edge AI model that dramatically improves the success rate and binding affinity of specifically designed antibody drugs. By significantly increasing the efficiency of early-stage molecular design, the platform offers a huge competitive advantage in an industry notorious for high failure rates. This massive backing demonstrates that major drug companies now view top-tier AI platforms as essential infrastructure for the future of pharmaceutical discovery. 17. British infrastructure company Scale is building a massive artificial intelligence data center deep within the freezing Arctic Circle of Norway. This unexpected location is actually perfect for AI, as the extremely cold climate drastically reduces the cooling costs for heat-generating servers. Additionally, the region offers abundant, low-carbon hydroelectric power, which is critical for supporting the immense energy demands of modern AI supercomputers. This project highlights how the global race for AI supremacy is evolving into a physical infrastructure battle heavily dependent on energy resources and geographical advantages. 18. FIFA is significantly expanding its use of artificial intelligence to shield players from online abuse during the upcoming 2026 World Cup. The automated moderation system can scan tens of thousands of keywords within seconds to instantly hide racist, homophobic, and misogynistic comments on social media platforms. While it cannot stop the origin of digital hate, this practical approach greatly minimizes the psychological harm inflicted on athletes during the highly publicized tournament. This deployment proves that AI is becoming an indispensable governance tool for protecting the mental health and safety of participants in major global events.